Jones with Pool Warehouse here, and today we're looking at the TCell salt system. This is the perfect system if you're looking to convert your existing pool into a saltwater pool. If that's you, check out the rest of this video. We're going to go ahead and unbox this salt system, but a neat thing to note is TCell does have TCell pumps and filters that marry up perfectly with this system. So once we get in here, we'll show you the TCell. That's what the water passes through and where that salt water is converted into chlorine. Now, TCell makes a 20,000 gallon, 30,000, 40,000 and 60,000 gallon system. If you need to calculate how many gallons of water are in your pool, visit poolwarehouse.com. At the bottom of any page on the website, there's a little tab that says resources. Underneath resources, you're gonna find a pool water volume calculator. So it's gonna calculate how many gallons of water are in your pool, so you'll know which size salt system or which pump or which filter or heater you would need for your pool. Now let's go ahead and open this up. The first thing I want to note is the TCell, and we'll pull that out. This is where the chemical reaction happens, creating chlorine organically through the use of salt. That happens as the water passes through your TCell. Now this cell is a consumable item. That means it has to be replaced. Depending on the size of your pool and how often you keep your pool running, it might be a year, it could be 2 years. It really depends on the pump rate and how often you're running your pool. So you do have to replace this item, but what I love is it's already plumbed out of the box for 2-inch plumbing. Now, why is that important? Well, TCell goes ahead and they make their pump and their filter that accompany their salt systems as 2-inch out of the box. That means you don't have to use reducers. So a lot of these kits will have 1.5-inch reducers to reduce it down to 1.5 inch. If you have the ability to do 2-inch on your pool, do that every time. That way you don't have to have any reducers and you don't decrease that pressure or that flow rate. Okay, now finally we've got the flow switch. The flow switch literally does one thing. It just tells the unit when water is flowing, so that way it's not on when water isn't actually flowing through. And this is plumbed before your TCell. Now, if you're saying, I don't know where this goes in line and where this goes in line in my plumbing, well, the system comes with a manual, and that manual has a diagram that shows you how to plumb up the system. So it's gonna show you where the TCell goes, where the flow switch goes. It's gonna give you all those indicators, so definitely check out your manual. But in the box, you've got your flow switch, your couplings, and your reducers, and O-rings as needed. And finally, when you get the unit out, you'll see that it's really just a control board that gets mounted to your wall. Before I flip it over, let me point out a couple things. This has pigtails on it. This is for your 220. So hire a licensed electrician to put this in. If you need to switch it to 110, you can do this, but this is set up for 220 out of the box. And something else to note, it has a great bonding lug on the bottom. Definitely need to make sure that you bond this unit. And we'll open it up here. I love the latch on the side. And the housing, it's very sturdy. It's meant to live outside. You've got some great attachment points. You've got some really great hinges. So it's built to last outdoors, and I do love that. And let's get that open. Now, when you open up the inside, you're gonna see some operation instructions. And you've got a fuse down here, and you've got your jumper. That's for your electrician. If you wanna switch this over to 110, definitely talk to them about that. Now, there's a lot of great features, but the dial on the front adjusts the oxidation reduction potential. That's ORP. All that means is it's adjusting how much salt is converted into chlorine when it's passing through your TCell. So make sure you remember that this is an adjustment. You'll dial this in over time depending on how much chlorine you need to produce in your pool. Now, that's controlled by this switch on the left. Now, if you put it into the off position, it's not going to produce chlorine. Water will pass through the TCell, but no chlorine will be produced. If you set it to auto, it's going to produce chlorine based on the setting that you've given it on the dial. And if you switch it over to super chlorinate, it's going to, in essence, shock your pool, but it's a 24-hour feature. So once you turn that on, it's going to shock your pool for 24 hours, then it's going to turn itself off. Now make sure after 24 hours, once super chlorinate shuts off, if you've chosen to use that option, put it back into auto mode if you still want to generate chlorine. If not, switch it over to the off mode. Now, before you put salt in your pool, you need to know what kind of salt to use. So we recommend using what the manufacturer recommends, and it's actually called out in the book. It says use evaporated granular non-iodized salt. Now you can buy that in 40 or 50 pound bags, and actually, if you need to determine how many bags of salt are needed for your pool, first you'll need to know how many gallons of water in your pool. Now if you go to the bottom of any page at poolwarehouse.com, under the resources tab, you'll find a water gallons calculator. It's going to tell you how many gallons of water in your pool once you input those dimensions. Once you find that out, then you can reference the chart in your manual. Now this system is set up for a 30,000 gallon pool. If I reference this chart in the manual, it tells me that for a 30,000 gallon pool, I need 900 pounds of salt. So if I'm buying 40 or 50 pound bags of salt, I'm probably gonna need about 20 bags of salt to initially put in the pool to get it ready to operate as a saltwater pool. Don't forget that chart is located in your manual. Now looking at the different readouts on the front, the left side is your normal indication. It's all green lights. That's normal operation. If you have a light that comes on the right side of the indicator, that means you've got a problem. So these are red lights, one is yellow at the end, but note the left side is all green, the right side is red and yellow. But we'll start from the left and work our way across. Now, the first setting is power. That just means it's on. The second is generating. That means it's generating chlorine based on the output level you've set with the dial. And the third is superchlorinate. That means it's operating at 100% capacity for 24 hours. And the fourth is remote. That's a remote setting that isn't used in this particular unit. Now looking at the right side, your first option is no flow. If it reads no flow and that red light is lit up, that means there's not enough water flowing through your system, or the pump is off, so make sure you note that indicator. The next one is check salt. Now if it says check salt, that means your salinity is low. You probably want to start looking at your water chemistry to make sure that's in balance. The next is high salt. If it means high salt, you have too much salt. The only way to fix that is to drain water out and replace that water with unsalted water. That way you can get this dialed in. Inspect cell is the last indicator on the machine. And if you see the inspect cell light is on, it might be time to clean your cell, or it could mean that the cell has actually been run for 500 hours. It's definitely time to consider replacing it, but you can make that indicator turn off. Now there's some notes that tell you how long. For example, if the indicator is on for inspect cell, if you hold the system status button for 3 seconds, it will turn that indicator off. There's some great notes that tell you what these different indicators mean. Make sure to reference that. And there's some easy startup information on here as well. Now the last item to touch on is the TCell. This is the only consumable item. This will need to be replaced every few years. But what I love that TCell has done that other manufacturers don't do, they've already included quick disconnects. So it's easy to get this disconnected from your plumbing line. And as I mentioned earlier, it's already set for 2-inch plumbing. So if you're remodeling your pool, or if you're doing a brand new equipment pad, go ahead and get that TCell variable speed pump and the TCell sand filter, 24 or 31 inch, to marry up with this system. You'll have a fantastic flow rate. Now the TCell plugs into the system pretty easily. It's notched at the bottom for that cable to slip in, and it pops right in place. Now you'll need to do that every few years, but that's how the setup looks. Highly recommend the TCell salt system for any pool looking to convert from chlorine over to more organic fill by using salt. Now, if you're converting your pool to salt for the first time, definitely consider the TCell salt system. It's the easiest for those pools that need to be converted quickly, and it's easy to understand, easy to use. If you're redoing your equipment pad, or if it's brand new construction, go with the TCell pump and filter. This will be a totally TCell setup and makes it easier as well. If you have questions about installation, if you have questions about the salt system, feel free to give us a call or visit poolwarehouse.com.